Hey guys, my name's Sterling Gardner and I am from Stack Digital. I'm the creator of Launch Perfect, which is the absolute easiest way to execute a lucrative 5-day challenge. In this quick tutorial, you're going to learn how to provide the most value for your time into Facebook. I want to show you how to do that so that you're not spinning your wheels talking, about stuff people don't care about and you feel like, oh, I was in there for 2 hours. I don't know why people aren't engaged. First, before I dive into that tutorial, I want to quickly explain why this is important so that you can get the result that you want and avoid wasting your time, right? Because we want to make this whole launch process as efficient as possible. So let's get started. One of the biggest fears I hear about doing really valuable challenges is if I'm giving everything away for free, why are they going to continue to work for me? There's a lot of answers to that. But the first thing is you're not going to give everything away for free, because if you were attempting to teach everything that you knew in 5 20-minute sessions, people are going to be wanting a lot more from you, right? That's just not going to be complete. You're not going to give them everything that they want to know. The second reason is people want to be led down a path. They want to know that you're the right person for them to work with to solve whatever the big problem that you're going to solve. And so what you're doing during the 5-day challenge is you're just giving them bite-sized pieces that are digestible throughout the first 3 to 5 days before you invite them into your big offer. So they just want to know that you are competent, confident, know what you're talking about. You've been able to give them little wins each day along the way for them to go, you know what, I think this person can take me to the promised land. I want to work with them. And then usually on day 4, which I talk about in many other videos, that's when you do the invitation. And if people haven't gotten a good sense of who you are, what you know, and how you can help them in the first 3 to 4 days, then we aren't doing something right, okay? So I teach how to do all of that stuff in other videos here. So that answers the question. You do want to give them free content, but you're giving them very specific content that I talk about in other videos. Now, one of the other things that's super important to do to get the most value, not just of your time, but of your audience's time, is to give them an action item at the end of each day. You want them to get that little dopamine hit. You want them to feel like they had a mini transformation, an aha moment. A lot of times in marketing, we talk about giving people a quick win. So at the end of every training at the day, you give them an action item. They complete it. They get the dopamine hit. They feel like they got a win. They show up for day 2. You do that for 3, 4, 5 consecutive days, and trust me, people are going to enroll into your program. I get a lot of questions about how long should an action item take? What's overkill? Well, here's the thing. We used to tell people to give them something that, that they could do overnight so that they show up the next day having done this thing. Can that work? Sure. People's attention spans, though, if you are giving them 20 to 45 minutes of like pure value content, you know how it is when you take 20 to 45 minutes out of your day. Immediately, as soon as that thing's over, you're on to the next step. Okay, what client call do I have to get on? Did my team email me? Like, all the things start popping up, right? So what we now do is say we give them simple wins that they can accomplish in 1 to 2 minutes right at the end. So if I'm teaching people how to put together a watering schedule for the roses, if I'm teaching how to grow prize-winning roses in my challenge, and I'm talking about water, I may drop a link in there that has a global map of the alkalinity of water. And so you type in your zip code. I'll say, what is the alkalinity of the water coming out of your spigot? And I type that in, and within 2 seconds I can get my answer. Oh, the alkalinity of my water is 0.07 or whatever the case might be. And so I say, okay, that's ideal for roses, great. And if it's not, now we know we have to make some changes to the water before you water your roses. It's a very quick example. What you don't want to do is I talk about this a lot, guys. You do not want to over talk. People equate over delivering with oversharing in their all the knowledge that they have, and that's the #1 way to kill engagement. You're fire hosing them with information. It's too much, and people will tune out. And the thing is, if they tune out, you're not going to get them back. So we want to be very strategic, very simple, very clean, very clear. and what we're teaching each day of the challenge. What's one more thing I want to share with you about making the most? Oh, what I just said, making it super clean and clear. So at the beginning of every day at your challenge, you're going to say, today you are going to learn, fill in the blank. You want to give people context for what they're going to learn that day so that they put those goggles on. So as soon as you start going into your content, they have a frame for what they know the information is going to be. Too often I see people just launch into, hey, blah, 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 and people are like, it takes them 5-10 minutes, if ever, to go, wait, what's the point of this particular day's content? So you want to tell them what the point is right away. You usually want to layer in a story. So if I say, talking about the alkalinity of water, and I say it's 0.07, but I didn't know that when I first started planting roses, so I just kept watering them, and wondering why they were dying. Well, I didn't know. I bought however many rose bushes. I was tediously and meticulously taking care of them, but I didn't know the water problem was an issue. The water alkalinity was an issue. And so I killed all my roses. People are going to remember the story that you share with them more than the content, so they're going to go, oh my God, I could do all these other things right, mess up the water, and that's going to kill my roses. That's what you want the takeaway to be. And at the end, the action item, like we said, is, hey, find out what the alkalinity of your water is. So you've told them what you're going to tell them. You've been very clear from the beginning. You wrap it in a story, and then you give them a quick win action item. Okay, so I hope this is a great tight little video lesson on how to make your challenge content, to make the most of your time in the challenge, and to be respectful and make the most of your audience's time during the challenge. And that now you know the 3 things that you need to do. So I want to let you know that I've included in the description below a download link to our Ultimate Challenge Checklist, which will help you map out your entire challenge, guys. This is the exact checklist that we use for our 6- and 7-figure launches. You want to grab that download below. There's also, there should be a link to an application page if you're interested in finding out more about Launch Perfect. We give you all the toolboxes that you need to perform and execute an extremely high converting, lucrative challenge. I invite you to click down below and check that out. I appreciate you so much for watching this. Please feel free to share the link to this video. If you're in any Facebook groups that you know would find value from this tutorial, hit the like button so I know you found value from it. And don't be shy, go ahead and post any questions that you have. I'm constantly looking for more questions that I can create videos on that can help you and all those who are curious about 5-day challenges. I want to make you keep you sane. I want to keep you well rested, and I want to give you the easiest way to do a 5-day challenge that's super successful. So follow for notifications for when we post more training videos all about 5-day challenges. Thank you so much. Have a great day.